People marched in front of Grand Rapids Christian High School protesting a decision by the school superintendent to suspend 4 students.
Now this comes one day after the 13 watchdog team broke the news the students were suspended after video shows them trying to hold up pro-Trump signs in school.
WCCM 13 watchdog David Bailey's been investigating the situation. Joins us now from the Information Center to tell us more about today's protest. David.
Good evening, guys. You know, these 4 teenagers say they were simply trying to show support for President Donald Trump's policies on immigration by essentially displaying signs and taking photos in front of a banner that read, "Immigrants are a blessing, not a burden." We spoke with 2 of those students today who said they were told they were suspended for causing a disturbance with their signs. 2 of the students shown in this video talked with the 13 watchdog team and told us they believe they should not have been suspended. In fact, they contend after trying to show their pro-Trump signs, they were verbally attacked by dozens of fellow students.
We support the students! Freedom of speech!
2 hours before we met with the students, they were actually sitting in school watching this protest happen outside their window.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all these pictures here to show everyone.
9 pro-President Trump protesters walked up and down the sidewalk in front of Grand Rapids Christian to send a message. They are asking for the school superintendent to answer questions related to the suspension.
And we want those kids to know that they're not alone, that they deserve some support for being, brave, for being able to stand up.
Video of the incident obtained by our investigative team shows the students taking pro-Trump signs out of their pocket in front of a pro-immigration banner and then moments later being stopped by a teacher. After the teacher left, there was apparently an argument between students. Grand Rapids Christian Superintendent Tom DeYoung wouldn't answer questions on camera Friday, but told us on the phone he could not provide us the specific evidence he used to suspend the students, other than saying the 4 pro-Trump students were verbally abusive. DeYoung wrote in a letter to parents, quote, "To be clear, the students were not disciplined because of having expressed their political viewpoint. Rather, they were disciplined because of the disruption they caused and disrespect they demonstrated toward fellow students and staff."
Boys.
We wanted further clarification why other students, who were perhaps verbally abusive as well in this situation, were not suspended. Superintendent DeYoung told us it was, quote, "difficult to discern who was involved."
We support the students!
That doesn't sit well with the protesters who believe the suspensions were politically motivated.
We need to make very clear that any infringement on freedom of speech, regardless of who it is, shouldn't be tolerated, no matter where it's at.
Oh my God.
The students told us they just want to move on and finish off their school year and bring everybody together.
Freedom of speech!
But it's a certainty those on the sidewalk are not going to let this go easily.
I believe that we all as American citizens enjoy our freedom of speech, and to watch the video that you guys presented caused a lot of problems for me.
Freedom of speech!
Now, you heard in the piece the superintendent said that it was the disruption that prompted the suspensions. He later in a statement told us the 4 students were verbally aggressive and made insensitive comments to other students. Of course, that is the issue that's in contention right now. Ultimately, in final evaluation, some, including the protesters, really have questions why the 4 teenagers were the only ones punished here.